What the deal, my people? You know what it is, and holy shit. We were just treated to one of the greatest episodes I have ever seen on any television show ever. Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 4. Let's break it down. Oh my god, what a episode. I mean, what a great episode. I'm open on this. I hope that you are as open as I am on this because I'm feeling great. And the fact that I do Game of Thrones video every day, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video. So basically, we have two big things that happen here. Stuff that happens in the north and then stuff at the field of fire. So we're going to start with the north and then go to the field of fire. So we get Arya returning home, and this is basically the same situation, people not believing who she is. This happened to her already. It happened to her in King's Landing, so we see it happen to her again, but this time she escapes and she goes to the crypts of Winterfell where Sansa finds her, and this reunion is great. But as Sansa said, I can't wait till she really gets a chance to see Jon because we know how much they both cared about each other. But I thought that whole reunion scene was great. I thought it was much better than the Brienne reunion scene. And then basically they do get to go see Brienne. Before that, we get a chance to see exactly how Arya will attain the cat's paw dagger. Now we see Littlefinger with Bran, and some people thought that it's possible that Littlefinger would try to kill Bran, but I never thought that because it never seemed his MO to get his own hands dirty. And as we see, he tries to hand him over this dagger, and he does hand him over this dagger. Now later, when we see Arya meet up with Bran, and we see Sansa meet up with Bran at the Weirwood Tree, and then Bran hands the dagger over to Arya. And at this particular time, Sansa does not believe anything that Arya says. She does not believe that Arya has this kill list until Bran says something about it. Then she starts to take it seriously, and then she wants to know who else is on this kill list. And that makes me think that, does she think that maybe Arya has her on the kill list? Does she think that maybe that she pissed off Arya in the past and now Arya wants to kill her? But Arya does get this Valyrian steel dagger, and I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. No doubt in my mind that Arya is going to kill a White Walker. Anyone with Valyrian steel in this show eventually will kill a White Walker. Theme that we could sense with Arya when she comes back home to Winterfell is not being taken seriously. She's not taken seriously at the gate, and she proves them wrong. She's not taken seriously by Sansa when she's in the crypts of Winterfell until Bran says something to her about the kill list, and she proves her wrong. And then we get the big scene that we all wanted to see. I didn't think it was going to be like this, but I'm so happy. So Arya challenges Brienne to a sparring match, and Arya basically whoops Brienne's ass. Now, I'm going to say in the beginning, Brienne didn't take her as seriously. That's why she was able to catch her so quickly. But even when Brienne did start taking her seriously, Arya still had the upper hand on Brienne. And it was really Brienne's physical size that's the only reason why she even stood a chance versus Arya. But what sword skills this chick has. Arya is not to be played with. And Peter Baelish looks at her and says, this is a fucking problem right now. Arya Stark is a problem, and I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. I thought that scene and the whole piece in the north was great. That brings us to Dragonstone, and we got Melisandre and Dany doing a little women gossip about to spill the beans on Grey Worm, and Jon Snow comes and does the interruption. And he basically takes it into the cave where they have all the dragon glass, and then they see these pictures of the White Walkers on the wall, and I guess it's these pictures that were created by the Children of the Forest that makes Daenerys actually believe Jon Snow that there are a threat, or that there is a threat with these White Walkers. So when they leave, we're not clear if Jon bends the knee to Dany in there, but they both leave, and then that's when she gets word that the Greyjoy fleet has been defeated. She gets word about the whole Sandstake situation and everyone being taken captured and all that situation. She is not happy about it, and she's like, yo, I'm done with all these bullshit plans. I'm going to run down there with my dragons and do my thing. Then we get Davos and Jon doing a little locker room talk of their own about Daenerys, and Jon ain't really trying to consider that at this particular time. Theon Greyjoy comes up, Jon grabs him up and tells him the only reason you're alive is because what you did for Sansa. But that basically leads us to know that Daenerys has left the island. That's what that scene is for. Cersei is still playing hostess, and she says, don't worry, you're going to get your money. That cuts over to Jaime Lannister, the first scene that we see when this thing starts, and that's him with all the golds. And I told you before, all he had to do was get back with the gold. Get back with the gold. And we see him here, he's got the gold, he's got the troops, and Bronn and him make fun of Dickon's name a little bit, and then Bronn hears a rumbling. And this rumbling, it really, truly sounds like an earthquake. I didn't know what was going on for a second. And then it came to me. And then you see the Dothraki horde. And holy shit. What a fucking horde it is when you see these motherfuckers charging like that. And the Lannisters, let me say, put up a hell of a fucking fight. I didn't think they would have a chance. I thought they would just get swamped. But these Lannister troops, gotta give them some props. They were doing their damn thing. They were definitely outnumbered, but they definitely were doing their thing. But listen, when that Drogon comes swooping in, and you see him shoot this fire, it's all over. This is one dragon. We're not seeing the power of 3 dragons. This is just one dragon. And in all honesty, she could have just taken them all out, gone right down the line of all the troops and taken them all out in one shot. Why she didn't do that, I don't know. And the whole battle would have been over just like that. But this is a great battle. I don't know if it's Battle of the Bastards, if it's that good, but it's close. They took a lot of elements from Battle of the Bastards. We get the perspective from Bronn, who was pulling the Jon from the Battle of the Bastards, but we got that through Bronn. And that whole thing with Bronn running through and the guy chasing him down. And when he finally makes it back to the Scorpion, and you see him come, and he puts that right into that guy's chest. Now, when that Scorpion box opened, and I seen that Bronn was the one manning it, and it's the exact line Bronn gives, the same line it was like from Jaws, I think Jaws 2, when he was like, come on, Sharky, come on, and had the thing and was waiting to get him. This is what it felt like when I seen Bronn sitting there waiting for this dragon to come. And I knew that when Bronn got control of that Scorpion, he was going to get that dragon. And that dragon came looping around, and Bronn put that shot right at him, and he started to fall. And I was like, oh no! This dragon's out of here just like that, one shot. But no, he maintained. He got his balance back, and he wet the Scorpion cannon down. But what a great whole scene of events that was. Then we come to Jaime Lannister and the charge. And I thought that this charge was a charge for him to go and take out the dragons, but it wasn't a charge for him to take out the dragon. It was a charge for him trying to take out Daenerys. And he was doing the charge, and Tyrion's telling him to run away, run away. And right when he's about to get there, the dragon turns his neck, he opens his mouth, and it is Bronn who jumps over and knocks Jaime into the water. Man, and that's basically how it ends. I mean, what an episode. I'm going to give this episode a straight 10 out of a 10. I mean, I don't think it could have been done better in any other way. I know it was short. It was the shortest episode, so maybe that's the key. Make sure the episodes have great episodes. But you put in the comments what you think. Please tell me what you felt about this episode and where do you think it's going. And what was your favorite scene of this episode? As always, if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, please spread this across the realm, and please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace, and stay sexy.